Hello, today we are going to play Paint, a Paint randomizer. Yes, this thing got made into a game. Also is supported by the Multiworld software, and we will try to copy the right side, and depending on how well we do, we will get certain items for other players or for ourselves. We don't really have much tools right now, as you can see, and we have only a couple of colors. We can choose more colors, but there's only a small range we can pick from. Like full red is not possible, it seems. Only this one, or maybe this one. This is this works better. But we can try with blue, and this seems pretty hard for many people, but it is not that hard because we can draw one piece after another, and we have some more tools that could help us here, like these, so we can see how much we can really draw right now. Normally we only have a smaller canvas, but other players already have unlocked some fight boosters for us, so we can draw a little more right now. So this shouldn't take that long, but we can try. At the bottom right we can see how much percentage we already have, and for each percent we get another check or item for other players or for ourselves. And the maximum we can make right now is 26%. So let's try to get there. So we can use these modes so we can see if the part is very white, then it means that it is pretty good. So if we can get everything white at the end, then that would be great. We can also change the size of the brush with Ctrl plus if we need to. Well, we can start with the easiest parts, where we can use the beaver brush like this. It could be a bit tricky. The result doesn't need to be perfect. Only 80% is needed, or 85%, to finish this one, you could call it that. Like the smaller corners. There's also the zoom, but I don't think it helps a lot. Only helps for the left side, and then we don't see the right side anymore. There's also this difference mode, which could also help us. Do we have this is not a good yellow right now, not the one we need. But would be better than nothing. Yeah. Let's make the brush a little bit smaller, I guess. It should be fine for now. And this should be for the font. Could be good enough. It's not pure white. So let's try to do this very fast. And we already sent some items to other players. The text client here shows us what we sent, and we only have 2% done. So each percent will give us one item, I believe, until we are at 7%, and then even every 0.5% can give an item. So, how does this look here? Still pretty bad. I think I prefer the black and white mode, so it is easier to see where to draw on the left. With more tools like the bucket, it would be much faster, but maybe we will see that in another video, or maybe in this one even. The letters are very bad on the left side, but it still is enough for another check. We got new seats for the Stardew player. I like very strange games to play on these randomizers. If they are available, then I will at least try them out. I don't like many of the games people play, like Metroid. I don't really play Metroidvanias, for example. So this game sounded pretty fun. Got another percentage, another one for the Stardew player. There's only a pretty small multiworld, I believe 8 players overall, or 9. So we should send something to ourselves on the following checks. We could go back to the blue color, get this one done. As you can see, you don't really need to draw well to achieve some of the items. And it's not that hard of a picture, I believe. Some people use very complex ones. But I don't think I could finish these. And then we do everything blue. Let's make it as big as we can, or like this. It should give us some chicks. Yes, and we see we even got new widths for our canvas. Let's make it blue, and we are already at 12%. Sadly, I don't know if these are very important for the other players, but it's something at least. And more chicks. Progressive coop for Stardew players. Maybe you can get chickens. Someone playing oxygen not included, I believe is it. That's what it called. Okay, what should we do now? The top right is pretty dark. Could you do that? Make it white again. And that gives us 2 new items. That means we have a better range of colors to pick. Not really that important right now though. Let's fill the white spaces a little bit. The clouds. That should be all white. This should be white. And we are already at almost 20%. The start is pretty fast, obviously, but the last percentages will take more time, I think. Do we have this should be a good color for the other text. That's what you're saying. The brush size. The bottom part is more white with this. I'm not sure how worth it is. It's right now to start with that color. It should give us maybe 1%. I don't really look at the left side anymore. What color is the bird? Let's say do we have the color. This is a little bit like that. We do have a lot of colors already. Changes pretty hefty here, but this we can take that one for now. So let's do that. It's only the top part we have to color in. No, not the rings. more like this, and the bottom part is white. So we are at 21 already. There are another puzzle pieces. Someone plays the jigsaw game randomizer, which is kind of similar to the strangeness of this game, I would say. I believe he has over 1,000 pieces he needs to have, or needs to get. So that would need a lot of checks. Also these, we can get to these small adjustments soon. %, more oxygen. Oh, that was not good. We can always do. We always have an undo, which is pretty good. This one was primarily the luck. But the biggest thing right now would be the Kirby. Do we have the color? Not yet. Maybe. Yeah, but you see, the color it doesn't change because we don't have the palette range unlocked yet. So maybe we just take this one. Let's try to get an eye block. The left side is very wrong. Okay, you can adjust. Very gnarly. Just some parts of here. So we are at 24.5. We can only do 5% more from the expected percentage that we only right now have. Can do the star. That one was easy. Here. Oh good. And now GUI is not helpful to me. What's also cool is that at the end we could do an animation of eye that we have drawn, which is always nice to see. Although it is a pretty big file size, so not easily shared. Let's try the mouse. There we go. This looks very good. We got a new palette color and more puzzle pieces for the other player. Still a little bit too wide. and drawing with my mouse, so these lines are not that too easy. But good enough for some progress. We got a mega armor, which sounds useful. Kirby's outlines are also black. Let's do these. It looks very terrible on the left side. Let us now see the right side. It's good. We don't care that much. The end result should look much better. Just a few more percent. So this looks good so far, not enlarged. Let's see. What are we missing there? I think that's a good stopping point. Waiting for more range of colors and more canvas size.